It's my money. Charles leaked has his private texts pleading for money with huge debt up to $245 million. Prince Harry begging King Charles for money amid $245 million paydays. According to The Sun, King Charles stopped taking his son's phone calls begging for cash. Harry reportedly bombarded the late Queen with calls when she was put on light duties due to her worsening mobility, which would mean this took place at some point since October last year when Her Majesty's health crisis started. Harry is not well off as people are allowed to believe he was wanting money. The late Queen was always happy to speak with Harry, but when he asked for money she said, "Why don't you speak to your father?" Harry told her that Charles wasn't taking his calls anymore. Recently, King Charles III has cut some more ties with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, asking them to move out of their Frogmore Cottage property. "We can confirm that Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been requested to vacate their residence at Frogmore Cottage," a spokesperson for the couple's Archewell Foundation exclusively told Us Weekly on Wednesday, March 1. According to reporting from royal expert Omid Scobie, the monarch, 74, broke the news to Harry, 38, after the release of Spare, which hit shelves in January. Charles allegedly claimed the UK residence was needed for someone else, which turned out to be Prince Andrew. The journalist noted that Harry and Meghan, 41, were less than 3 years into a long-term lease on the property. The couple, who share son Archie, 3, and daughter Lily, 20 months, have stayed at the Windsor home during their air trips to the UK after their royal exit in 2020. The property is covered by the Met's Royalty and Specialist Protection Unit, which provided security for the Duke and Duchess. Harry and Meghan are expected to clear out of the cottage within weeks, and Andrew, 63, will be moved in after he was downsized from his Royal Lodge mansion following his sexual assault scandal. Charles' alleged decision comes less than 2 months after Harry detailed his drama with his family throughout his childhood and leading up to his and Meghan's royal exit in 2020, in his bombshell memoir. The BetterUp CIO later offered an update on where he stands with Prince William and Charles after he accused his loved ones of leaking information about him and Meghan to the press. "Currently, no, we are not in touch," he shared on 60 Minutes in January, while on a press tour for his book. "But I look forward to us being able to find peace." At the time, Harry noted that a major step would have to come from his brother, 40, and father. "Meghan and I have continued to say that we will openly apologize for anything that we did wrong, but every time we ask that question, no one's telling us the specifics or anything," he explained, referring to his allegations that the royals threw them under the bus with the British press during their time in the UK. "There needs to be a constructive conversation, one that can happen in private that doesn't get leaked. This all started with them briefing daily against my wife with lies to the point of where my wife and I had to run away from my country." Amid the drama, a source revealed to us that Harry and Meghan could be stripped of their royal titles due to their public comments. "There's a very real decision to be made, of course, with respect to whether or not the Sussexes get to keep their titles," an insider exclusively told us. "The way to strike back would be to approve a measure whereby Harry and Meghan are stripped of their titles, and that's a very real possibility, certainly if the toxicity doesn't eventually subside." The source added, "But equally there's a strong belief that the best form of getting even or negating the Sussexes is to continue to ignore them and not feed into their drama and incessant attention-seeking."